To quickly explain, the State Department of Licensing allows counties like King to use sub-agents, which is basically what this West Seattle license place was. That is mainly because our county is so big. Now, the conduct of the employees is on the responsibility of those private sub-agents, and tonight we spoke with Ryan O'Keefe, who says that he was a victim of misconduct, and it could date back as far as 2018. King County investigators are looking into what they call improper transactions at the West Seattle licensing office. Ryan O'Keefe has gone to that licensing office for the last 5 years.
I liked it. It was, I'm from California, where it can take 8 hours at the DMV. So going into that office, I don't think I was ever there for more than 10 minutes.
O'Keefe says he is likely a victim of an improper transaction at that location in 2018.
I went in there and paid the card tabs on a credit card, and for reasons I still don't know, that charge was refunded back to me 15 minutes later from what a Department of Licensing investigator told me.
But it doesn't end there.
I paid with a check, and then a few days later, I received a notification from my credit card company that there was a $400 charge at a bakery in Kent.
O'Keefe says he contacted his bank and the bakery to inform them of the fraudulent charge. He says that he and the bakery then worked with Kent police to catch the person who used his card. He was refunded the money and thought that was it, until he says he was contacted by a Department of Licensing investigator last November.
They told me that they were investigating, the wording that he used was people's identities being stolen by employees, and not saying one employee, but multiple employees at this location.
Cameron Satterfield from King County Executive Services says they and the state DOL have been looking into these transactions and say they've been going on for months.
Basically what this was is a breach of contract, that they were not properly overseeing their employees that were taking care of these licensing transactions.
Satterfield said WSL was given a chance to fix the situation and had until January 10th. Instead, they opted to close for good on December 31st, something O'Keefe said didn't surprise him.
Based on the investigator's comment that it was more than one employee, I think that the appropriate thing is to close it and start over. So things were not being run there properly.
Now, King County officials say their investigation is still ongoing and it is not currently a criminal investigation. By the way, on January 1st, Washington State Department of Licensing standardized their contracts for all sub-agents across the entire state. It has several new provisions in it designed to give each county better ability to properly regulate. Here in the newsroom, I'm Tony Black, King 5 News.